What's going on? Everybody, welcome to the show, man. Appreciate everybody coming through who came through, who's here. You know what I'm saying? If you're watching me on YouTube, as always, if you ain't following, make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you hit that like button. If you're on Twitter, make sure you hit that like and repost button for me if you don't mind. Yeah. Oh, No ID was the one who taught Kanye. Okay. No wonder. Yeah, I like No ID. I've never like tried to look him up to see what he looks like, but maybe I should do that. But I always like No ID because I heard him on. I forgot. I had heard him later, but after Kanye, but I didn't realize some of the other beats he had made before that. You know what I'm saying? Because wasn't he the first one to start putting that tag on there, like his name and shit when when the beat come on? No ID. Let me see what he look like real quick. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody coming through. The topic that I had was we was talking about. So you're not sure about the tag? Okay. Yeah, the tag. Well, I'm talking about the tag. The topic that I was thinking about was I was in another space earlier and I was talking about relationships and I had seen earlier where I saw Tia Mowry was rumored to be getting back with her ex husband. Mustard ran with the tag. Yeah, he showed Mustard on that beat. He had a nice little run there for a minute, but yeah, I saw what Tia was supposedly getting back with Corey, and I was just thinking to myself, now she ran out, divorced the man, made it seem like he was a bad guy, and then had a show, was looking for all of these people. Yeah, I would, man, bro. I'm like you. I'm like you. I definitely think he's stupid if he get back with her because she played him for a fool. I had to look it up the exact reason why I said that she left him, and this is what I had pulled up. Said Mowry said she realized she needed to focus on her own happiness and self love. She said she was tired of living inauthentically and not being true to herself because I don't know what does this say. If one partner makes more money or is more successful, it's a gap that is so hard and it can't work out. It can't have competition. It just does not work. And you can't stop your career because you want to even it out. What is a marriage? What is a marriage? She in competition with her own husband. Wasn't he successful? I mean, he probably wasn't successful as her, but now he's acting, he's doing movies. What's the deal? Me personally, I think she just wanted to go out and be a little hoe. And she realized what it was when you got out there. But to me, that's one of them things like you need to stay in your own lane. If you ain't built for that type of life, then you don't need to be trying to do that. You just seen all of these other females go out there and well, I want to do this and I want to be with these guys. I haven't experienced anything. But maybe they like that. You ain't like that. So why are you doing that? Phoenix says, I hope he doesn't. Fuck that bitch. No facts. She left him for nothing. She definitely left him for nothing. She definitely left him for nothing. Oh shit. Let me not post. I ain't gonna post that one. If y'all could see these comments on the Twitter side, bro, y'all would be dying right now. Oh man. Phoenix said she treated him like he was beneath her. Now he's making more money than her. Yeah. Didn't he have some hit movie out? I haven't seen it. She said it was acting and producing. Yeah. Dude never said a word when she tried to slander him. I know he didn't say nothing, bro. He really took it on the chin, like they say. He took it all on the chin. He took it all on the chin. Everything. He got in interviews. They would ask him about her. He didn't slander her. He was even sad about the situation. What did he say? He couldn't sleep. She really played him. And she went out there and played herself in the process. She went out there and thought she could do better, and she couldn't. What she found out was just niggas was probably just trying to dig her down. I think on the show she was dating some people. Man, you know how it go. They was probably just smacking them cheeks, and they never was trying to commit to her because they didn't care about her money. Dudes don't care about your money. They like, damn, she just out here trying to get smashed. Man, y'all need to see these comments. Y'all ain't on Twitter, bro. Y'all would. Oh God. He signed a five movie contract with Tyler Perry for 75 mil. Shit. That's a nice little hit right there. And he gonna do all 5 of the movies. That's why she didn't try to get back with him. So now, this fool obviously probably gonna get back with her. She did, bro. She played herself. She tried to play him and played herself. It's like, why would you do that? You got a good thing at home. You're not built for the streets. Everybody ain't built for the streets. You know what I'm saying? Just like it's dudes out here that's players and they do whatever they do. I could do that too, but I'm not like that. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna get out here and fake it and be like, yeah, man, I'll be fucking these bitches and I got this bitch doing this and that bitch doing that and I ain't doing because I don't have no desire to do that. But it's plenty of people that get out here and fake the funk and they can't hang like that's not your lane. It's just not your lane. Stay in your lane. If you a pimping ass nigga, then you a pimping ass nigga. If you ain't a pimping ass nigga, don't try to be no pimping ass nigga. It ain't in you. You a father. You know what I'm saying? You a daddy. You a one woman man. Be that. Be yourself. Yep. You signed that while they were separate. You right, bro. I didn't think about that. I definitely didn't think about that. If he get back with her, man, shit. Like you say, he a fool for getting back with her, but she ain't getting none of that. Cause remember, you left me. Cause I didn't have nothing. I didn't have as much as you, remember? So you don't get none of this now. You may think you can get some of this. I might sprinkle you a little bit, I guess, because we didn't got back together, but this mine. That's gonna be clear. Because when you left me, it was yours. What was yours was yours. You made it clear I didn't have no parts of what you had going on. So that's what it's gonna be. Paradise said, I'm trying to get out the phone with my cousin. She long-winded. Hey, just hang it up. You know how to do it. Either just hang it up, act like you going to sleep, act like somebody came to the door. You got all kind of tricks. Hold on, somebody calling me. If you got 2 phones, just call that phone. Get online, put the Google phone on your computer and call your phone. So, man, somebody call me. Let me call you right back. And then don't call them back. My phone dying. That's another one. I'm on 2%. Let me put my phone on the charger. Trust me, I know. I hate to say this, but I done had to do this to my mom a few times. She long-winded. She asked me the same questions about 5 times in a row. We finna eat. You want to come over and eat? Nah, I'm thinking about it. I might come over there. Okay, well, we eating. We're gonna eat about 3 o'clock. All right, I think about it. Okay, we're gonna have chicken and corn, mashed potatoes. Okay, okay. Uh, if you do come over here, I said I'll think about it. I might come over there. So I know what you're talking about. He signed a contract last year and they've been divorced for a few years now. Yeah, she can't get none of that. But what do y'all think, man? What do y'all think about the relationships as far as it go between the black man and the black woman? Y'all think it can be fixed? If y'all do think it could be fixed, what are the solutions? What can we do to get back together? I know y'all heard me talk on here a few times about how I feel about them. Like, I'm just being honest. I'm kind of checked out on them. You know, I would like to be in a relationship with a black woman, but at this time, my mind is on other things, and I've had too many run-ins with goofy ladies that I don't have the time, and I don't want to waste my money. I'm not one of these guys that's into going on all of these dates, spending my damn money just to realize I don't like somebody. And then I heard in the other space they were like, "Well, where would you take a woman? What would you do?" I'm thinking, first off, I need to talk to you for at least a couple of days just so I can see what you like, and then I can decide from there. See, they so ready for you to spend some money. It's like, nah, you need to be spontaneous. I don't even fucking know you. You might be crazy. Don't they tell me in that? Why would I go out and just date you? I mean, you might be crazy. You might be crazy. You say you do the same shit to your mother? See, you already know what I'm talking about. They just go on. They like the Energizer Bunny. They go on and on and on with the same shit. Because they don't want to hang up. It's like, oh, I haven't talked to you in a long time. Let me just repeat myself. And they'll go on and on about it too. Well, you can always come over here and eat. Don't be shy. I'm not. I'm just chilling. My goodness. That is wild, bro. I'm pretty sure everybody have to deal with that kind of shit. But yeah, what is the future for black relationships? I heard one guy say it may take 2 generations to fix. I don't know. We in a bad place right now. I think we in a bad, bad place. It's our culture. We got a bad culture, if you ask me. It's all out of alignment. The men ain't the head. The women try to be the head. It's crazy. The men done fell back. They don't even want to fool with a lot of these women. Some of the women don't want to fool with the men. We find every excuse not to be with each other. Dark Kent says communication is the key to unlocking the door of confusion and misunderstanding is what's needed more between black men and black women in his opinion. Communication is the key. We don't even talk. That's what I'm saying. We don't even talk to each other. And when you in a relationship with somebody, you feel like you can't tell them everything because as men, as we say, a lot of these women use shit against you. I mean, they quick to, you said this, remember you did. It's like, damn. It's like a slap in the face sometimes. It's like, I told you that in confidence and good faith. Or the way that you just use that against me just makes me feel like I just can't trust you. Remember you did this? Remember you said that? It's like, bro, you really gonna do that? And see, when you do the same thing to them, they get mad. They get upset. It's stipulations on everything. Like I said before, they say men love unconditionally, women love conditionally. Men, you know, if we like you, we just like you, we love you. Women, they could love you, but if you was rich and you not rich no more, or if you just wasn't as rich as you used to be and you didn't have as much money, but you still had enough money to take care of everything, they wouldn't love you no more. It's easy for them to dip. Oh, I'm gone. See, a man, I know a bunch of people like this. Their wife get a little chubby, get a little fat. And I mean, this is, this is my honest opinion. The dudes, it ain't saying it's right. Now, they may cheat on her, but they ain't leaving their wife, especially if they really love her. They ain't leaving their wife. When women cheat, it's different because they get emotionally attached. That's really why they be losing out here because they trying to be like me and they trying to go out and fuck all these different people, but they attached to them. See, man, you can just go out there and smash and dash, pump and dump, and dip. You don't have to be emotional about it. You don't have to. You don't even have to look at them. Let me play this little. I'm gonna go through this clip real quick that I seen earlier. It was from a chick who she was sex trafficked, but she said she learned how men are, even though she was sex trafficked. I want y'all to see this. Put my headphones back on. Check this one out.
Make this clear before I do this video. I have judged myself harder than anybody else. Any of you people in the comment section that might say whatever can judge me. I
know this is a
been
white
my
chick,
most harsh critic.
but I just want.
There's nothing that
I want y'all
anybody
to
can say that I
understand.
haven't said to myself. There's nothing that anybody could say that I haven't thought even when it comes to just the most brutal things. In reality, we are our own worst. And no clue that I was being trafficked, that there was a pimp or somebody helping to, like, there was somebody else behind the scene. They had no clue that some of the things that were being posted, it was actually a guy putting all that stuff on there. They had no clue. So I just want to make that clear before I do this. This is not a normal video that I have seen. So I thought it's something that I've really been trying to like grasp at for a really long time. For many years, I've been out of this for 7 years and got out 7 years ago. So
welcome back,
start
Paradise.
by just putting that out there. I feel very nervous. My heart is racing. My heart is pounding right now. And I feel nervous talking about this, and I hope that people understand where I'm coming from. I'm not trying to judge anybody here. I'm just trying to express my perception and myself. How we all search for connection, even when we don't know how. I don't excuse what happened to me, but I can't.
Let me fast forward it again. Damn, it was way up there.
It was about escaping the silence and trying to find somebody that can maybe give you comfort, and trying to find the warmth in places that left them colder than before. And that's not something that normally we can find with society nowadays by just going out,
What she's talking about is what she learned about men, love, and loneliness while she was being sex trafficked.
Sometimes you can, but I don't know. People are different. I'm not here to judge.
What's up, Insatiable?
I'm not really here to judge. Not every man I met was like that, though. Some were addicts. not to substances or alcohol, but to the chase, the high of the transaction. I wasn't a person to them, I was just part of a loop. It felt like Shame, the movie where Michael Fassbender's character can't stop seeking out.
Hold on, wait a minute. I got a comment, right? I just want to read this one and throw it out there. Dark Kent says some black women have unknowing expectations of how a black man should treat them, but minimum accountability of how to treat a black man. Yeah, some of the expectations that a lot of black women put on black men is kind of ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? The bar is raised so high, and they don't realize where a lot of men are in life or how they doing maybe financially or emotionally, and they just don't accept it. And vice versa. I think some men put too many expectations on some of these women where they can't live up to them. And I mean, personally, I don't it's not too many expectations that I put on a woman. I just would like for her to not have been, well, it's one of those things you don't know, but I don't want my wife to have been just out there. Now I get that some women going, been and done some things or whatever, but damn, I don't want it to be known like she was just a fucking hoe. Like I'm not. That's not me. I don't that. I can't do that.
Out sex, even when it leaves him feeling emptier each time. That kind of addiction, it doesn't care about faces, it only cares about the cycle. I also I saw it, men who thought that they were in control, but they were drowning in it, coming back again and again, hoping it would fill something inside of them that just kept growing. They became addicted to that lifestyle. It's weird, but it happens. Then there were the ones who didn't belong there. Attractive, charming, the kind of man that you would think could pick up any girl in a bar. The one that you were just like, why are you here? Why are you paying me? And the craziest.
Now, why would a man who's attractive be somewhere buying some coochie? Somebody answer that question for me in the chat. Why would a man who's very attractive, who can obviously get women, be somewhere buying some coochie? I got an answer. I just want to see what y'all would say. I'm gonna see if anybody gonna answer this question. If not, I'll just say it. Now, what I think, because I don't see nobody, it'll probably pop up late. Y'all probably behind me by quite a bit. But what I think is because he was looking for companionship. Oh, I know he doesn't have to, but why would he be there? I think he's looking for some type of companionship, some he's not getting somewhere else. Y'all do realize that men at some point, sex ain't enough. We do like to communicate, get some affection from our women. Why do you think a lot of men go out with other women, cheat and do things like that? Because probably their wife not having sex with them. She's not showing him the same affection. That's why he can just go out and bang her, but he don't got no emotions, no feelings for her. You know what I'm saying? You say probably just looking for a good time. No, I mean that could be, but I think it's just like I say, as men, I think a lot of women kind of forget that we like to be around somebody who's nice and feminine and shows us attention and who we can get along with, shows us affection. That's true. Some people just want something new. But my thing is, if he's an attractive person, why would he be paying for it? If he wants something new and he's an attractive guy, he doesn't necessarily need to pay for it. He can just keep bagging females. He can go out and just keep hollering at females. But obviously, it's something out there that he's not getting. So he's gonna turn to somebody, I guess, he can pay and just tell him what he wants, and they can provide a particular service. She's gonna get into it.
Craziest thing is one guy I'll never forget. I asked him and he just said that he's tired of the games. He was tired of going out on and taking women out on dates and spending $200 on food and drinks and just to be ghosted or to find out that the girl had a boyfriend or to find out there's all these games involved. He just got sick and tired of it. He became bitter for sure.
That's another thing I think that's happening. I may be in that boat. I haven't been ghosted, but I'm tired of the games. Like I don't want to play. Like I'm over games with females. Oh, I want him to do this. I was really looking for him to be like this and chase me, and and call me at a particular time, and and buy me like I don't got time for no shit like that. I want to be grown up about these situations. Oh, you're boring. Fine, call me that. I'm not wasting my time no more. Now, once we get to a place where we're in a real relationship, you can get all those things, but I'm not giving all that out just to see what's gonna happen. So you can be happy. Because a lot of times that shit don't be reciprocated. That shit is usually a one-way street. I'm tired of going down one-way streets. Not doing that. You feel me? No more games. I don't want to play no more games. If you want to fuck with me, then you need to tell me that. If you say you're feeling me, then you need to tell me that. Because usually as men, you'll know that we feeling you. You can tell. You need to speak up. You say especially Valentine's Day coming around, they're gonna expect something exactly. And they're gonna want you to be a mind reader. And they in their head, oh, I really want to go to this restaurant. You don't know what restaurant they want to go to unless you just really know them like that. But if you don't do the very specific thing that they have in their mind about Valentine's Day, you're gonna be a bad person. Or if you've done the same thing that you did last year, you're gonna be a bad person. Sure, I don't mind trying to figure things out sometime to make you happy. But me personally, I'm not gonna do that all the time. I'm not a freaking mind reader. Too many women have that mindset that thinking dudes are we're not mind readers, man. Sometimes all you gotta do is say what you want. Oh, it's no fun in that. I'm not I want you to guess. And then you guess and they get mad. And then you guess again and they get mad. You don't know me. You don't know what I like. And then you ask them something about you and they don't even know that shit either. So like, come on, man. I'm tired of the one-way streets. Cause if I want something for my birthday, I'm gonna say, look, babe, it's this badass cologne I want. If you can get it, fine. If you can't get it, all right, let's just go eat. Let's go eat at Roadhouse. Done. Oh, give me this shirt. This is the shirt I want. It's these shoes I like. I'm gonna tell you. And it's still gonna be fun for me. When you get it. I'm like, hell yeah. Darkin says, probably not looking for love, just satisfaction of lust. Men have needs just like women do. Yep. Yep. Insatiable is my name says, if I'm in a relationship, every day is Valentine's Day, not just once a year. Yep. Yep. Say, meaning I love her every day. Yep. Same here. And I guess you probably like me. That's the reason why I'm like that, because if I'm with you, I'm with you. Trust me. You going to get me. You ain't got to worry about nothing else. I'm not the type of person to be out trying to look for all these bitches. If I got one that I like and I fuck with, we good. You ain't got to worry about me. But if you start accusing me of stuff that I know I'm not doing, then we got a problem. Because I've already done that. Been there, done that too. That shit is the worst. When you like, dude, all I do is go to work and come home. Like, what? Where's you? What is going on in your head? You know what that is? It's a guilty conscience. Now, from my prior experiences, I'm gonna think, what the hell is you doing? Because you keep accusing me of something. And I know I ain't doing nothing. Big facts, Dark Kent. He says some sisters and brothers not looking for relationships, just relations sexually. Yep. They're just looking for relations sexually. That's it. But that's really an issue in our for our culture right now. That shit is rampant. Everybody just looking for sex. We just trying to fuck each other. What was that Yo Gotti song? What did he say? Uh, hold on. I'm gonna tell you exactly what he said. Let me find the line. Y'all hang on. Here you go. He said, hold on, what did he say? Said every nigga trying to fuck the next nigga bitch, not knowing his bitch is the next nigga bitch. When I heard that, I said, boy, boy, boy. Every nigga trying to fuck the next nigga bitch, not knowing his bitch is the next nigga bitch. So we just trading places. That's all we doing. We trading places and ain't getting nowhere. Ain't nobody getting married. Ain't nobody having no kids together. Some folks talking about finding a whole nother race. What's going on? Somebody tell me what's going on, because I'm confused. Can this shit be fixed? And if it can, how long will it take? Some people may say somebody like me is a lost cause. I may be, and I'm just being honest. I may be. I done had enough bad experiences to just say, nah, I just take care of myself. Like Zero say, I can do bad by myself. See, I'm one of these people. I done went so far with some people just to realize that ain't it. That it's just like, do I got that much energy and that much time to keep playing games and keep going through that? Maybe that's why I've gotten so tough on my non-negotiables. Like I don't even bend. I don't even capitulate to no demands. Well, you should change. Maybe you should try this. Nah, I've tried that. That don't work for me. Well, you got to give a little to get a little. Nope, waste of time. I tried. What is that? So yeah, Tia trying to get back with her husband. Want y'all to see this picture. I was laughing when I seen it because I guess this is something that she posted online. Who just came in? Who just came up? Did you disappear? Oh, it's Miss Paradise. What's up? What's up, Miss Paradise? I'll give her a second. Maybe she's trying to get it together. I gotta get it together. One thing I do hate, Insatiable says, is when somebody girl is over my house, you get mad at me. You get mad at me when you should check your woman. What's up?
Let me go ahead and answer your question, Rod. What's going on to everyone that's listening?
What's up?
X and YouTube. Listen, so black men and black women, what's up with the relationships? I think we're going in a good direction. I mean, look at how we're staying on coast doing what's going on with the election and being a cohesive. I mean, we still got some of the shea buttery black women out there that are diehard Democrats and wishing Kamala was president. So, they're kind of off coast. But I think we're moving in the right direction. We're healing. We're moving forward, and we're having this discussion on various platforms about, like you're expressing, the way men want to be treated and how men are not psychiatrists and mind readers. So we're having this discussion and learning more and more about each other. So, But I'm enjoying this Saturday evening with you, RoddyRod.
Okay. Well, I always appreciate you coming through, man, and hollering at me from time to
Hey.
time. I think you and probably Chanel be usually the first two that's popping up because I usually see like two listeners from YouTube, and I'm like, I think I got an idea
Mm-hmm.
who those first two is. But yeah, it goes to just to respond to what you saying. So you think that we are making progress because we having these conversations. I think we are making a little progress too. I think when it comes to me, I think because I'm so hard on my stances that I just feel like I'm not a part of the progress. So to me, sometimes it just feels as if that it's not as much progress as I would like, I guess. But I don't know. I just feel like maybe I guess I'm the one who's dragging my feet on that whole issue. But like I say, it's hard for me to really want to fall in line. You know what I'm saying, and try to get with. Oh, she done disappeared. Fall in line and try to get with somebody. Um, I don't know, but I get what she's saying because if we are having these conversations, then I could see it as progress. Does anybody else feel that way? Do y'all see any progress? Do you notice anything as far as maybe younger people that's around you? Are they talking about getting married or are they getting involved with people of the same race? Because I know like my little cousins, and I've said this before, I don't see them actually like out in these relationships and things like you would expect for somebody their age. I don't see them interacting with a lot of females. They kind of keep to themselves, go to work or whatever. But I don't see too many that's really like getting together like I feel like they should. You remember back in what like the 50s and the 60s, I guess, or even before that, people was getting married at early ages, fresh out of high school, marrying high school sweethearts. We don't even do stuff like that anymore, you know. We didn't got so used to, well, when you graduate high school, you need to go out and get it out your system. You need to go out and be a hoe. You need to go out and bang all the chicks you can and fuck and then all of the freaky stuff get out your system. So that's the type of culture that we didn't put on ourselves, which is crazy because you see what it's done to us. Because now a lot of people after they do that, they try to get in these relationships and people don't really want to deal with that type of stuff, man. Because what happens is people bring a lot of baggage with them. They bring in kids. It's like it's nothing new for the other person to experience with you. No, well, we can't have our first kid together. You already got kids, or I already got kids. We can't get our first house together. You already had a house with some other dude you was married to. We can't take the kids to Disneyland for the first time because you already did that with your first husband. Your first husband already took you overseas on to some trip. You know what I'm saying? It's like all of these things that we can't experience with the opposite sex anymore. Nothing. It's nothing new. So I think Paradise was having some issues because her phone was kind of breaking up. But yeah, if anybody else want to come on the chat, I don't know if y'all see it. It's a link, especially on YouTube at the top of the page. If you want to come on and speak, and like I always tell y'all don't have to get on camera. You could do like she did. You could just come up here and say whatever you got to say, and you can bounce. If you're on Twitter, I got it in the chat, or it's in the actual post. If you go back to my page and you find the post, I got the link down there as well. Darkin says from interactions I've had with younger sisters. What's up, Paradise? She came back. Darkin says from interactions I've had with younger sisters, they not looking to get married and content with having what they call they me time. Throwing his hands up. I'm telling you. It's self-care. I'm not worried about being I'm doing self-care now. That's another mask I've been noticing. Self-care. That mean I ain't fooling with nobody. I'm doing self-care now. How far can self-care take you? It keep kicking you out? Hold on, let me make another link. I'm gonna regenerate it. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna go over to YouTube and I'm gonna put it up there. I'm gonna change that link out, and then you could try the new link. Cause sometimes I think those links go bad because I haven't changed it. I haven't regenerated it in a while. Yeah. So let me delete it. Hold on, let me remove it. Y'all should see it get removed. Unpin. Okay. Give me 1 second. All right, now try that link. All right, I just pinned it to the top. Let me go over to X and do the same thing. I'm gonna have to pin it. I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna put it in the chat first. Then I'm gonna go back to the actual post if you're on Twitter. And I'll put it there. I gotta delete the other one first. Let me delete that one. Delete. All right, I put the links up there. Try those links. See if those work out for you. If it still don't work, just let me know in the comments so I can I may have to regenerate it again or I can figure out something else. But he says from interactions I've had with the younger sisters, they not looking to get married in contempt with what they call me time. Yeah, it's that whole self-care thing I've been noticing too, man. We just I don't know. I see a lot of people still not getting married. They may be in relationships, but I don't see them getting married. I don't see them progressing beyond that. I know a lot of people who just in relationships, and those relationships go on and on and on and on and on, and they never get married. And sometimes they eventually just break up after they've been together for years. And you've been in thought that, okay, I guess they probably went down to the courthouse at some point. Nope. See, they have their dudes they may be involved with from time to time, but some say they like the space of living alone and the guy having his own place. Yep, I've been hearing that. You even see married couples that say that we got to have separate rooms, separate beds. I think all of this stuff comes from TV and just thinking that we can just do so much by ourselves. It's crazy. I don't. I think for men it's easier to for us to be alone because we can fend for ourselves for the most part. But I think over time, women, I don't know. I think it's very much a challenge for them to say that they just they can do bad by themselves. What's up, Black Abdullah? Appreciate you coming to the show, man. If this your first time, brother, make sure you hit that like button for me. And if you haven't subscribed, if you like the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And that's for anybody who comes through. If you're a new person, man, if you like the content, you like what you see, man, go on and hit that follow button over there. Black Abdullah. What you think about this subject, Black Abdullah? My question is, what is the future for black relationships? And if so, how can we fix it? What are some solutions? How long do you think it'll take us to get this thing cleaned up? And are you in a relationship? Are you married? Do you have kids? What you got going on? I don't know if Paradise got that link. I don't know. Maybe she did. Maybe she didn't. Let me see. I'm gonna tell her. It says it expired. Well, I'll be damned. Okay, hold on. Let me try it again. All right, let me try it again. Let me unpin it, remove it. Excuse me. I just did it again. I just did it again. I wonder what's going on with these links. I hope it ain't tripping over there. It said it expired. That's wild. I just regenerated it. Okay, I hear you now. Hold on, let me put you up there. I can hear you better now. I see your mic moving, but I don't hear nothing. What is going on
Oh, you
now?
don't hear
Oh,
me?
there you go. Okay.
Okay.
I can hear you.
It says you are on stage.
Yeah, you up here. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying?
You was reading his comment. I know that's the last I heard about them saying they want to be alone. Some people want to be
Oh,
alone.
okay. Oh, Dark Kent's comment.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
but
was saying that they have. Then the next comment, he said they have dudes that maybe some women be involved with from time to time, but some say they like the space of living alone and the guy having his own place. Then another guy, Black Abdullah, came through, said he ain't in no relationship and no children. How old are you, bro? Are you looking for a relationship? Are you looking to get married? What about you, Paradise? Are you looking to get married? Are you looking for a relationship right now?
yeah, I said it the last time we were talking on here. I do believe in relationships. You know, my paternal grandfather right now is in hospice. He's been married to his wife, my grandmother, who's bedridden. They've been together 69 years. And
50, 59
they
or
didn't have a big
69?
wedding. Yeah, 69 years they've been married. And, you know, I was chilling with them last year, and he was in he was in the bed. She wasn't. She was still up and able to feed him. And you know, had a chance to witness while she was feeding him, like food feeding him, whatever. She said, "Well, I'm gonna go up front and watch some TV." And he said, "Only thing you be looking at is me. You need to stay here and watch me." I said, "Whoa."
Shit. I don't blame him.
They were.
That's
I
funny.
mean, he was still flirting with his woman,
Yeah.
and you know, he's not perfect. He has a daughter outside the marriage, and you
Mm.
know, we're all cool.
Was it in the
It's
beginning or was it like after they had kids?
them. See, it's the first, second, it's the third child, and then he had one after that child. But yeah, so and but you know, uh,
She cut out again. We lost her. I don't know why. I wonder why I kicked her out. Uh, that's strange. That's strange. Hey, if is you on Wi-Fi, Paradise? If you can, try to get on a Wi-Fi. But you might be at work or something, so I don't know. Black Abdullah says, never been married, but the brief answer: both have started as friends to grow together. I will be 50 this year. Brother old school. Okay. Never been married. No children. Mm. Did you want children? Do you still want children? Did you miss out? Or what? I don't know if you want to talk about it. Paradise back. You you on Wi-Fi Paradise?
Yeah, I'm on Wi-Fi. I don't know if this is
Hmm.
the time limit. It'll just kick
It
out, kick
just
me
drop
up.
you down. It
Yeah, just
used to do
drop me
Mac
down.
like that when he came on here. I don't know why it was doing that.
Um, yeah, I checked my YouTube. My app is updated. I don't know why it does that, but I'm like,
I
is there
think what
a
I'm gonna end
timer?
up doing, I have to go get an adapter. I'm gonna try to hardwire because I don't never use hardwire. I be using Wi-Fi over here, so maybe I could. Maybe it's I don't know. Maybe it could be me. I'm gonna try to do a hardwire next time I go live.
Start as friends. I will be 50 this year. Old school. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know
he
what
said he
happened.
never been married. He doesn't have kids. He's not in a relationship, and he will be 50.
Yeah. Um,
But what was you saying about your grandparents?
yeah, they've been married 69 years. He's in hospice. Um, you know, she just turned 90, January the 5th. I was in Memphis, visiting her. And I just thought, wow, that's amazing. And I do think it has something to do with the woman and the women. We can't place high expectations on our men. You gotta judge them by, am I safe mentally, physically, emotionally, and
How much is money a priority?
money shouldn't be a priority because my grandparents, both of them, he worked at Memphis Light Gas and Water and had little. He knew how to generate money. He built homes on the street, had vending machines. He rebuilt cars. My grandmother, she was a custodian and a housewife, and so they still live in the same house that he built in the '60s. So um, to her, money was not an issue, and I think it's how you. I guess it's up to the woman because they didn't celebrate anniversaries or weddings or like anniversaries or because I had a chance to interview him back in 2015 or whatever, and I was just looking over the notes the other day, and he was saying he wanted to go vacation like to Vegas. He wished he would have graduated high school, but he still made it. He still provided.
Mm-hmm.
And my grandmother, all I ever witnessed was her serving him, like fixing him meals, fixing him whatever. Just, I don't know how that, what happened, but their son, which is my dad, these are two solid people. They had my dad, and he's just been on and off drugs, in and out of jail my whole life. And he
Mm-hmm.
was married to my mom, and then he was abusive to my mom, and then they divorced. And then she got married a second time, and they're not together. But I don't know what happened within, and then I've never been married, so you
Mm.
see how how marriage just kind of declined.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
how I
know.
feel. Cause I grew up in a 2 parent household. My grandparents they was married. My parents they still married. But it's like I thought the same thing was gonna happen for me, and I jumped out the gate, tried to go down that path, and it didn't work out for me. And then I
Hmm.
had a couple of bad relationships after that, and I was just like, man, it's I don't know. It's just as you go through uh just these different relationships with some of these women, I just kind of checked out. I don't know, man. I do
Yeah,
feel like some of the expectations have kind of become unrealistic. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
they have.
And then I even had, which I always, I didn't talk about it a couple of times with you being on her where a female, she decided that, I guess she wanted to do the right thing after a while. But for me, that was like a deal breaker because I was like the whole time I was honest, forthcoming, stand up, and I don't know if I was like a second option or some shit like that, but I didn't like that feeling. So I knew for me, even though when we was talking to Damien, he was kind of like, man, that's the one. That was the one you should have gave a chance. But for me, that just feels like I was a backup plan, and I'm not cool with that because I know that would have been in the back of my mind,
Yep.
and I think that would have eventually just ruined our relationship because I would have just been feeling like, well, I was just another option for you. I wasn't never like your first option. So
Nobody should feel like a second option in the relationship.
yeah.
Like the guy or the guy or the chick should not feel like that. And would you say black sound like my mother? Of course I would like any man. Oh, with the serving the yeah, yeah, you shouldn't feel like anything less in a relationship and be, be friends first. And know what you want. It just seemed like it was uh, simpler, simple is what I'm trying to say. Much
Hmm.
simple. And of course, you have to be a community. Of course, they grew up in the same community, and um, my grandma's actually older than him. But see, that's my paternal grandparents now. My maternal grandparents, um, she was married with 3 times and had 6 kids. But she
Were they high school sweethearts? Your paternal?
paternal, they were, yeah, because he was, you know what? I just looked at the ages and I was like, my granddad was 17 and she was 18, 19, 20, something like that.
Hmm.
So,
This is what I want to ask you too. Now I'll let you continue. I hate to cut you off, but
oh no, that was it. That was it. He only went to ninth grade and I forget what grade she went to.
do
Um,
you
so,
do you think that? See, this is I really believe this. I think we should kind of go back to the high school sweethearts where people, they like each other and then they get married. But I think the society has made us believe that if you get with somebody from high school or fresh out of high school, then you're going to get bored with them and you're going to feel like I haven't got to experience something or I missed out on something. And I just don't think that's true. You know
hmm
what I'm saying? I think a lot of people who really had good relationships, it's just that y'all may have gotten used to each other. Maybe y'all need to change it up or do something different. But to make it seem as if you're missing out on something, and then a lot of times those people jump out there and realize, nah, I really had a good thing where I
hmm
was.
yeah,
So,
there's a lot of interference, I want to say. Um, and that's why you need to have a strong family unit, um, a foundation to where your grandparents can instill something in you and that they could set examples. I never seen my grandfather sleeping on the couch. I never seen him raise his voice at my grandmother in the same. I never seen her raise her voice. Um, anything, she always joked about his weight.
mm-hmm,
And he didn't care. That's one of the things, you know, that's why he's on his back because he had a stroke. And I remember asking him, like, he had a plate full of meat, like steak, sausage. And I call him EL by his first name. I said, EL, you gonna be okay? I said, you got your medicine with you? He said, nah, I forgot at home. Nah, I'm be all right. I said, okay. So, yeah, he was known to love some steak and rib bone. He was definitely a meat eater.
hmm.
So, but like I say, they were together 69 years, and I never saw them disagree on anything. Never.
Yeah, I remember my mom's parents. When I was coming up, I remember how their relationship was like. They was real old school. Like my grandpa, he would come home, he'd get his check, I guess he would give it to my grandma, and she pay all the bills and shit with it. And he sat up there and watched TV. She brought him his food, and I mean, that's basically was the end of his day. He go to work, come home, watch TV, and he had control of the TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody could control the TV. If you wanted to watch TV, you had to go in your own room or whatever. But in the living room where he was, it's gonna be whatever he watching all day. He ain't gonna move, and she gonna bring him his food. He gonna really do what he want to do. But he just gave her the check, and she took care of the bills, and he too much didn't worry about whatever else was going on.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. They had two separate TVs, but they both like country western. They never had
Yep.
cable.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
um, he loves family reunions. Um, yeah, it was very simple, productive. The roles were clear, and I asked him what was he thinking before he married. He said his parents, which is my great grandparents, said the only thing they asked him was, "Are you ready? You think you're ready?" And he said, "Yeah." So that was that. They got married, and when I was living over there as a 5, 6, 7 year old, my grandmother would wake me up out the bed, get me dressed for school, wash my face, brush my teeth, like use the toothbrush and brush the teeth for me.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
they took care of me, and they didn't have the best education and what have you, but I mean, I was just having this discussion with a cousin, and my grandfather, what he would say when I was younger, he would say, "You get your lesson done. You get your lesson done.
Mm-hmm. I remember them saying
You
it's that shit.
get your
You better
lesson."
get in there and get that lesson. Well, that's some
Yeah,
country shit, ain't it?
ain't
Get
nobody
that lesson.
crossed him. He was respected, highly regarded, like a man. Like I was looking at all the old pictures, like all the men respected him, the women loved him, all his nieces and nephews, his uncles. So, by yeah, he was the dude.
Well, you making me remember how my grandma used to be about my grandpa. She would always accuse women of like staring at my grandpa and be like, she'd be the kind like smacking him on his shoulder, like at the store, like, you better stop staring at that woman. You know what I'm saying? She would be like that. Yeah, they would, bro.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
grandmother didn't do that. She actually thought it was funny.
Mm.
I guess she knew he was coming home with her. I guess so.
Yeah.
But
Oh man.
yeah, she never had no. Um, Now I did hear she had little like upset a little bit, like when I think when the outside daughter and everything. But my 44 years, I'm telling you, they set an example. I always saw him go out the house, fix somebody's appliance, fix somebody's car, restore his car. He has a red Mustang, a '66 Mustang, something like that. Fix cars. If you need a car, he knew how to go out and get you a car, put the parts in there. I got pictures of him under the hood. Um, he also had a garden in the back that his sister and mother had. And I felt kind of guilty because I'm like, I watch these people have a garden and I can't garden for nothing and
I'm
start
telling
a
you. We
like
don't do nothing with, that they used to do. I mean, that's why it's like everything is on the decline. Everything.
yep, everything. So, but yes, so I think there was some interference with that, with according to what our teachers have said, meaning the whole integration and that
Mm-hmm.
oh, the women need to be free to be who they want, the feminist movement.
Yeah, the feminist
Um,
movement.
I think there was a lot of interference, and so now
Cause see, I
it's
think
hard
with
to
their
kind
feminist
of catch up.
movement, it had made a lot of women think, which is crazy to think that they think freedom is me being able to be promiscuous and
Yep.
just kind of be just running the streets rampant. Like that's freedom to them. And I'm like, no, like
Mhm.
you just like a freedom to be like out there. And then they made them, buy into the whole abortion thing,
Yep.
and then come to realize only the black women is having the most abortions, and the white
Mm.
women, they're not even doing it. Other groups not even doing it, but they didn't convince us to think like, oh yeah, that's you doing a good thing. It's your right. It's your
Mhm.
right to have an abortion, but they don't do it.
Yep.
So I
Ain't
don't
that
know.
something?
And then the men, we didn't got caught up in this whole I'm a pimp or I'm a big time drug dealer, so I get all the bitches. It's all this just stupid shit that it didn't got out of control, and we done bought into it. That's what's hurting
Yep.
everybody. We suffering for it right now.
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah.
understand it, man.
Yeah.
But I hope eventually things would change. I don't. Do you think the next generation will get it fixed? Because like I was telling, who was that, Dark Kent, a minute ago, I was telling like I got cousins and stuff, and I don't really see them. You know, I got one little cousin. He has a little girlfriend, but the rest of them, they not really like. They don't seem real interested in like trying to find somebody. It's just they not.
So,
They
like
just here.
find girlfriends.
Yeah,
I think these young boys. Let me tell you, when I was a substitute teacher, probably I don't know 5 years ago, and I was able to be in the middle school and the high school and just observe a lot of things. There's like this attack on boys, and of course I was paying attention to little black boys, little black girls, but I don't know what this is about them wanting to be feminine and
man.
I don't. They have no game, and I'm like, where are their men in their lives to like, man, what's
That's
up,
what it
man?
is.
Ain't got no girlfriend. We'll work on that, man. That type of stuff.
That's
I
what it
don't
is. It
even
ain't no
know.
men.
No men.
They're around a
They're
lot
either
of
that
women, and they probably
feminine.
got a lot of sisters too.
Yeah, I don't know. You know,
And
I don't.
I'm gonna cut you off one more time, but I think another thing to deal with that is they done kind of made even little boys like be scared to talk to girls because it's like it's almost as if you like a predator, or you don't want to keep asking her, telling her you like her. That's a form of harassment. Don't do that. And it did kind of made like little boys shy away from that as well. Even grown men, like a
Yeah,
lot of men, they don't like approaching women no more. Like dudes used to always
yeah,
approach women, especially when I was in high school. It started to kind of die off, but guys used to
yeah,
always try to go up to a girl and talk to her. Now, even I mean, we got social media now, so you're gonna try to hit them up on Instagram or something. You're not gonna actually go talk to them. But I think that's a big issue, like uh, cancel culture, saying guys are harassing women, uh, and I think that's all under interpretation. Because if a woman likes you, then she likes you. But if she doesn't like you, then you harassing her. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
right.
he's a pervert. He's a pervert. It's like, oh, just because I'm ugly and you don't like me now, I'm a pervert. I just asked you for your number. Get away from me. So it's
Right.
it's just crazy stuff. He was
Yeah,
harassing me.
yeah, yeah.
And then
I
now another thing, they can go back. They might not have said it at the time, but let's say something happens. And they'll say, oh yeah, you know what? 2 years ago, Rod, he came and talked to me and he was harassing me. You know what I'm saying? They'll do shit. It's shit like that that happens too. It's
yeah,
like, what? But
yeah.
what was you saying about the students at your school? I hate to cut you off.
Oh, that's back when I was subbing. I was just, if you want to know what's going on or what's the hottest thing, what's the hottest song, whatever, go into your local middle school or your high school, and you can see the state of anything, our society. Um, but I was noticing a lot of the middle school boys were not like the boys were when I was growing up where they were into sports and being managed and all that stuff was fun. No,
Mm-hmm.
now is they dag near dress like the girls and the mannerisms and
Yep.
hey, yeah, I can help you
Mhm.
with that if you need me to. No, boy,
Yeah.
go.
Yep. Like you say, those
So,
dances. I noticed that those damn TikTok dances, most of them are very
oh,
feminine type, like twerking, throwing your hips type dances, and you'll see boys doing those dances. I'm like, man, come on, bro. I mean, it's like something ain't clicking in their mind. Like, it's that's a feminine type of dance. You know what I'm saying? But in their head, it's just a viral dance or something. But I'm like, bro, you like swishing your hips and putting your hands on your hips and all of this. Like, you don't want to do that. Cause I can remember in my day, if that had happened, we'd be like, man, I ain't doing that dance, bro. That shit look gay. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But they don't. It's like they don't catch that.
My cousin, he just turned 50, so he has children from all ages. I think they range from, let me see, his youngest boys are like
It's
they're
facts,
now
black.
middle school, like 12 and 13, what have you. And I said, cuz, let me go ahead and compliment you and your wife. I said, I don't even do this. I said, but your boys, y'all did good. First of all, they're not rainbow. They're not
Mm-hmm.
obese. I said they
Mm-hmm.
play sport, and I said they're very respectful. I said I just asked them, could I sit over here with them, and they were like, yes, ma'am.
Facts,
I said they
insatiable
have
facts.
manners, and so it's some. Of course, they're living with their mom and dad, so I I was like, man, let me just give you this because congratulations.
What's up, Tampa?
Man,
Appreciate you
yeah,
coming through, brother.
Supreme. I think folks
Tampa
ain't thinking
Supreme.
about
But yeah, I know what you
but
mean. Just to see probably your who is it, your cousin, and it probably just blew your
hmm
mind. Like, wow, just some regular kids for once.
yeah, they 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 like those boys like being boys. They like
Mm-hmm.
being young men. They like helping their dad. They like being respectful to girls and young women. They play sports. They play football. Um, so one of them plays a trumpet. Um, so and I was like, thank God they not. Goodness, rainbow. Tired of that. So yeah. hmm
Yeah,
Used to break
my little
dancing.
cousins, they've been doing. They used to play football and sports, so they was always on the right track. But they just never, like I say, like right now, they not. I don't see them like, man, let me find me a girl. We probably gonna get married, anything like that. And they didn't graduated, so I mean,
Mm.
mm I just hope that.
Hide and go.
What you say?
I was reading his comment, hide and go seek. Yeah, we used to play hide and go something.
That's when you feel on the girls' booties. They probably don't do that. For real. I
Man, in
mean,
the
see those
summertime
type
in
of games
Memphis.
now, you could get in trouble for that. He touched my butt.
hmm
What? Let me go tell his mom, and then they tell you, and man, you the little kid on the news, and I'm like, they just being kids.
Right.
He was sexually harassing the girls that they were playing hide and go seek, and they done made a whole 5 o'clock local news special about this one kid.
Yep.
Like, come on, man. We all used to do stuff like that.
Yep. Yep.
Hell, I might even
Yeah.
try to kiss a girl, knowing I didn't
Man.
even know what a kiss was at that young age. I didn't seen it on TV.
Oh
Hell, I
shit.
remember. This is crazy right here. I was what was we? Man, we had to be in like kindergarten or something like that. I promise. Look, this crazy. This is a crazy story. You used to have the nap time, right? They used to bust out the little pallets, the little
Yeah.
colorful play mats or whatever they was, and y'all had to take a nap, right? And it was this girl. I always liked her, and she always. I mean, we knew we liked each other, and it was crazy. I don't know. I don't know what made us do this, but we was laying down and we was facing each other. We act like our eyes were closed, but then I open them and I look at her and she'll look at me, and it's funny to even say it, but I pulled my little thing out, and she pulled her pants down and showed me her little thing, and the teacher called us, and I can remember when she took us to the principal's office, told our parents. I don't even think we got in trouble, but our parents came up to the school. But I was terrified. Oh man, don't you? I thought I was going. Ooh, I thought I was gonna get the hell beat out of me. But I don't think I got a whooping because I would have remembered that. But yeah, I'm thinking about it now, and I know we would have got in trouble for that shit now. But yeah, that
Yep.
that was funny.
Oh man. Yeah. So I hope we I don't know if they change or that's a phase, but hopefully
He said I'm
these
wilding.
boys.
I know it was crazy, man. That was crazy. That was crazy. I mean, it's been so long. I still know who she is. She done got married and everything. She got kids and stuff now. And I ain't gonna lie. I had always wondered. We went to school, high school, and everything together. We never talked about it then. Still, we've never ever talked about it. But I always wondered because I still, I think she's cute or whatever. I still like her. She still, I think, she was one of those people who just looking at them, you just liked them. It didn't matter what they had going, you just
Hmm.
liked them because she's a nice person. And I always wondered, like, man, I wonder if she, probably still like me because I seen her maybe one time and she talked to me and we just kind of chatted it up, but we didn't mention it though. But I always wondered that. Crazy
Yeah.
story.
Yep.
But
Yep.
I don't know if anybody else want to say anything about the future of these black relationships because man, we gotta get this fixed. Do you plan on getting married, Paradise?
Yes, it is.
You do?
Uh, yeah. I don't knock marriage. I don't knock J
You you
JOP.
got any
So
prospects?
please keep it moving. I do not. I did some years
You ain't
ago,
got your eye on nobody.
but
It's not the guy at the local grocery store or something. You like he cute.
mm-mm, yeah, mm-mm, mm-mm.
You got any kids?
So no, I don't have any kids. Remember, no.
Oh, okay. I don't forgive me. I don't be listening real hard sometime, man. I be doing other shit. I didn't
Nah, no,
ask you
no
this.
children over here.
I got one daughter.
Hmm.
Um,
Oh yeah, I remember.
yeah, y'all good with
Yep.
details. Women don't never forget.
How
That
old
ain't
is
what you
your
said.
daughter?
You didn't say that last time. She's 17.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know why I thought she was 12. But yeah, you had a high schooler.
Yeah, I got a high schooler. Oh, Lord have mercy. Let me tell you about it. But
Man, she liked school.
yeah. Well,
Okay.
she didn't like some of the people, but she liked school. She didn't like some of the people that she went to school with, but she liked
Yeah,
school. Black
that's
Abdullah
good.
say he seen his high school prom day. She still looked good. She was a cheerleader. Uh oh. You might want to go
Good.
scoop her up.
Yeah, Abdullah, did you let her know? Hey, you still looking good.
She probably said, "I
You shoot
know."
her that compliment. I be shooting guys compliments.
You be shooting your
If it's a
shot.
compliment moment, I'm just see. It's not even a shot. Just hey, you look
Just
good.
okay,
That'll
cool,
brighten her day.
cool. That's what's up, man. Because most women don't even do that. They don't even. I think some women do forget about that. They kind of forget that men have feelings too. We like to be
Yep.
complimented. Hey, you smell good. You know what I'm saying? Because when we get dressed up or put on our cologne and stuff, we want somebody to say, man, you look nice. But
Mhm. Yep.
yeah.
You gotta get a compliment out. You gotta get them out.
I'm surprised Chanel ain't
Mhm.
popped up here. She probably ain't watching.
Yeah,
She
where's
always say, I
Chanel
need
over
therapy.
here
You need therapy. You need therapy. You gotta let it go. Like, Chanel, hush. She had 3 kids
at?
and her husband passed 2 years ago.
Yes.
See,
Right.
Black been keeping up with her, haven't he? He
So
been paying attention. Man, go on
her
over there and
husband
knock
done
on the
passed.
door.
Her husband passed 2 years ago. Not one, not
He
two.
been paying attention. He been waiting on the man to go. I lost life, man. Damn. I lost life. Oh, I'm getting sleepy. But man, if that's all, man, if y'all, if y'all got any more thoughts about the future of these black relationships, man, I kind of didn't have too much. I just wanted to, how I do. I just try to hit on some, see if I can get anybody to talk. I try to get some women up here. I got life, but I'm trying to get more women just so we can kind of get a balance of things and bounce some topics off of some other females. But if I can definitely get some more females up here, I will, because I like to have more than one female. Because me, since I'm the host, I feel like I'm two people and I can be more dominant. Then you got a lot of men in the comments. I would just, just kind of like to balance it out. So, but if that's all everybody got, say let you know when the next live. Okay, man. If what you should do is go to my YouTube page and where it says subscribe. If you click it, if you already clicked it, just click it again, and then it'll pull up a drop down menu, and you click. Let's see. If you go to the menu, this is what you would have to do. You have to subscribe, and once you click it again, those bells, it'll be 4 bells. They'll say all personalized, none, or unsubscribe. Hit all, and whenever you hit all, what's gonna happen is anytime I go live or anytime I post some videos, it's going to send you a notification immediately, and then we'll be good. Life, she keep disappearing. She probably like, he finna go. Let me get on, get off of here. But if you still in here, life, I appreciate you coming through. She always show me some love, whether it's on X, whether it's on YouTube, and everybody who came through, Black Abdullah, uh, Paradise, Insatiable, Dark Kent, and anybody, Mac, Phoenix, who else? Brian. He probably dipped. I don't know if he came back or not. If you're still in here, Brian, I appreciate you coming through, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. But yeah, hold on. What we got another comment. Appreciate you, man. Say great content. Appreciate it, Black. I try my best. I'm trying my best. Darkin says, don't enter the gates of hell of marriage. Stay paradise, love. He telling her don't get married. Paradise want to get married. She want her a good man. She want a good men's. She like the men's is. She one of her good men's. But yeah. Yeah, I appreciate y'all coming through. Like I say, man, if you hadn't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and I know you playing, bro. I know you playing. It's all good. I know. I'm getting used to certain people who come on here a lot. I can tell when you serious or when you playing. Kind of like Ray. Ray, I'm surprised he hadn't come through because he like to just be a troublemaker. But he's a pretty cool guy. He just can't help himself. That's all. He just can't help himself. I'm pretty now. See, if he's listening and he ain't said nothing, he probably gonna say something now. you know. But yeah, man, everybody who came through, man, I appreciate y'all watching the live. If you're on X, make sure you give it a like and go ahead and hit that follow button over there as well if you want to keep checking out the content. As always, too, on YouTube, you can do the same thing. And like I told Black, you can go to the top, hit subscribe, and once the drop down menu pops up, hit that all. That way you can get all of my notifications anytime I go live or anytime I post some uploaded videos. And hey, you won't miss me then. Every time you see that, hit it. Or if you miss it, that notification will still be on the top of your phone. You can hit it and it'll basically just give you a replay. So you won't be able to miss my content. And if you just want to just come through to the page, man, go down the page and check out the rest of the videos. You can click on my uploads, then you can go to my live videos, and then I got some shorts. Man, go through all of that stuff. Hit some likes. I appreciate that too. Y'all go through there, just watch something, hit a like. Hey, the likes always help out the channel. That puts me in the algorithm. That way more people can see the content and we'll start getting more people to come through. And appreciate you coming through, Miss Paradise. She on X and YouTube, boy. See what I'm talking about? All right, love. Appreciate it. Man, I'm going to catch y'all next time. 60 people. I know. I see that. Hey, the other day when I did another live, it was 300 and some people watching. Sometimes I'm surprised. I'll be shocked. But we're going to have to talk about Elon Musk and this increase on this blue check mark. Because, see, most people, they try to laugh and, well, you don't have so many subscribers. I said, look, bro, I got the check mark so I can do the videos, so I can go live on X. But now he going up to $30 a month. That's almost like a phone bill. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. I think they got a lower tier you can go to with the check mark. I'm going to see if I can do that and just still go live. But I'm pretty sure it's probably like, well, you can't go live with this check mark. But I'm going to see. So I'm going to see what happens. Yeah. But anyway, I appreciate everybody coming through, man. Appreciate y'all checking out the content. And I'm going to catch y'all next time. Peace.